Hey everybody, and welcome back. So in today's episode, we're going to be doing the top end on the RZR. We're going to be putting new pistons, jugs, and valves in it. So a little update before we get into that. She's coming out good. Look at that, got all the paint done. Front end's all put back on, put back to the trail suspension. Got a nice set of 27-inch 9s and 27 12s in the rear. These are actually RZR S wheels and tires. Stocks. Still got the back torn apart so we can work on the motor. And we got the trail rear suspension all put back in it. It's looking good. So we got all the parts from Rev 6, so let's start taking this motor apart. Okay, let's see what Rev 6 sent us. If y'all haven't used this company, I highly recommend them. It's where I buy all my rebuild stuff. And they do a great job. So first, there's our gasket sets and valve seals, everything. All right. Whoa, hang on. Okay, stay up there. Alright, we got our pistons. And these are all upgraded. Forget what they are, but I'm going to put the link in the description. But these are all the upgraded high-performance pistons. Freeze plugs. Brand new valves. I mean, everything comes super nice in these kits. There's our other piston. Brand new set of lifters. There it is, Rev 6 engine parts. And I don't sponsor them, I'm just giving them a shout out because I really like their stuff. Some more Rev 6 valves. And then we got the jug. Brand new. And I love how everything, I mean, they package everything very well. All comes in a nice box. Nothing ever comes damaged, so there we go. There's our parts from Rev 6. So let's start taking this apart. Okay, so one of the first things I do is drain out the coolant. Now what I do is I crimp off the coolant lines. I pull off the water pump hose first, and then crimp off your upper and undo it here. Now what this is going to do is this is going to drain all the coolant out of the cylinder head and the jug down to this point. So you're not going to empty out the radiator. You're not going to empty out your lines. You're just going to get what's in the jug pretty much out. Okay, next, you're going to take your valve cover off. Take a 10mm wrench and break all your valve cover bolts free. Get them all nice and Alright, now you can use your gun. Pull them up. Alright, now you can just pull your valve cover off. Usually they just pop right off. This one looks like somebody RTV'd it on there. So using a rubber mallet, we're going to give it a couple light hits around. And I'll break it free. And there we go. Okay, next, get your rockers and your push rods off. Using a 10mm, break all these guys free.
Don't ever use an impact on these. You can use them to get them out once it's loose, but...
Okay, now take these off. And what I do is I put them on a piece of cardboard and I lay them all in order as they come. So that way you put them back in the same spot. So just simply take them off. And same thing with your push rods. Pull them out one at a time and lay them down in order. You're also going to want to check the ends of your push rods. Make sure they're not worn. All right, next step It's getting your cylinder head bolts out. Now these are a 14 millimeter 12 point. I have these nice long, super long ratchets that I like to use, or wrenches. So you can use a socket and just break them free. All right, and there we go. Let's pull our head bolts out. Same thing I like to do is keep these all in order the way they come off. That way, you know, they go right back in the same spot they came off. All right. There we go. Okay. Now we can get the cylinder head off. And granted, I've already taken everything apart on this thing. That's pretty much just, you know, get it torn down to this point. And I'll pull your cylinder head off. Look at that. No coolant at all. Let's see how this guy looks. Yeah, she don't look too bad. Not too bad. All right. And now you can pull your jug off. Which again, might be a little stuck. It's taking a little whack with a wackerdoodle. And there's our jug. And yeah, most of the cross hatching is gone in it. So definitely an oil ring control problem. That's where all the oil was coming from. There's our pistons. Okay, so now I'm going to use my pick, and we're going to get let's get these guys out of here. Get out of here before you get dirt in my motor. All right, get your little C-clips out. Just using a pick, they'll pop right out.
What I like to do is try and get the end of it. There's a little dimple in the piston here. Get the end of it there, and then you can just...
They go flying, so you got to be careful. The other thing too is if you want, you can always put a clean shop rag here to keep anything from falling in. And then I'm going to push our wrist pin out. Oh, she's a little stuck. Let's try. You know. Okay, there's our wrist pin, and there's our piston. Bring you guys a little closer. So, not too bad. It's definitely been done before. Alrighty, let's get the other piston out. And we start putting it back together. Alright everyone, so there we go. She's all torn down and ready for the rebuild. Thanks for watching this episode. Stick around for part 2 as I show how to put it all back together and get her up and running again. Once again, hit that like button, hit that notification button so you can be notified when I'm dropping new videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. All right, everyone, I'll see you on the next one.